Hey guys, this is Jake Luhrs from August Burns Red, and you're watching The Circle Pit.
About Heartsupport and what you do?
Yeah, Heartsupport is an online community I started 3 years ago. It's for kids to talk openly about their struggles, whether it's like addictions to like drugs, alcohol, porn, if they're maybe struggling with depression, suicide, sexual abuse, kind of anything under the sun, family issues, and basically they can share their stories there. They can do it anonymously, so nobody knows who they are, or if they want to give out their name, that's cool too. And tons of kids come out to this website, you know, this community, to share what they've gone through, maybe what they've overcome. And yeah, so it's really just about encouragement, uplifting, and trying to help kids overcome whatever they're struggling with so that they can live out their dreams and desires.
It's all about helping people.
Pretty much.
Good message.
It's very positive, yeah.
So what inspired you to start this?
Well, 3 years ago, I mean, I've been touring in the band August Burns Red for about 8 years now, and kind of made it like a promise to myself and to God and the kids, like, you know, after I play a set, you know, I'll go to the merch table and talk to his kids. And I've just heard so many stories, so many crazy stories about our music impacting them and helping them, you know, through, you know, drug addiction or you know, depression, suicide, stuff like that. So, you know, I really just kind of sat down one night. I was touring with the band A Day to Remember. We were on a tour with those guys, and you know, I was just thinking, like, God, you know, you blessed me so much, and my fans have just been so supportive. Like, how can I give back to them, you know? And then I came up with this idea of just coming up with an online community where I unveil like the stuff I struggle with, and you know, my background, and you know, just being very genuine and trying to, you know, reach out to other bands and musicians to give their message of hope and maybe talk about things they've overcome.
Yeah,
so
spread the positivity.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it came together, and now I'm on Warped Tour. So
this isn't your first rodeo on Warped Tour.
No, it's ABR's third. Yeah, we did.
Year, yeah.
We did 08, 2011, and then this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. How's the tour going this year?
It's great, man. It's busy. I mean, you know, for me, it's like doing August Burns Red, and then also, you know, doing Heartsupport tent and meeting kids and stuff. It's long days, but it's totally worth it. And you know, you're only out here for 6 weeks. I know when I say 6 weeks, that's a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, like, it's not really that long. And you know, so you want to try to give as much as you can, because we're out here to make an impact and make a change.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you on Warped Tour so far?
The craziest thing that's happened to me on Warped Tour so far?
It's a crazy tour, man. There has to be something.
Las Vegas was so hot that they measured the temperature of the concrete, and it was 158 degrees. Ooh. Over 200 kids had to go to the hospital for dehydration. The medics called it, quote unquote, a mass casualty location. So it was just brutal. And I think that's like the most insane thing that's happened to me on Warped Tour, and to Warped Tour just in itself, you know what I mean?
Kids gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, you gotta drink water. You gotta drink water.
Look what you got here. Show it to them. Yeah.
I'm not playing around. Drink some water, okay? Like, I'm telling you, I'm carrying around half a gallon of water with me everywhere I go. Heartsupport is a passion of mine, you know. So it's a non-profit. I don't make any like money off of it or anything, but it's just something that I think needs to be there. And so, you know, I've taken Heartsupport on tour with August Burns Red before. You know, I mean, it's my own thing, you know. So ABR doesn't really have much to do with it, but they support me, you know.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, you know, you can bring it on tour if you want, and you know, stuff like that. So we'll definitely be doing things like that for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
What's the long-term goal for Heartsupport?
No, that's a good one.
There's a lot that I have in mind. But one of the things is to just continue to grow the online community and then be able to bring it onto the ground. Wow. One of the big goals is to try to find counselors all across the United States. So like if kids are dealing with really heavy stuff and they need to go somewhere where they can get face-to-face like help, they can look up their zip code, type out their zip code, and we get a list of counselors in their areas that if the kids go to them, say, hey, Heartsupport sent me, they can maybe get like a discount of some sort and really get help, because yeah, we want to share stories that impact and inspire, but we really want you to find help and go through the process of the healing to be a better person and to be healed of whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's really awesome that you have that ability, because you can do that both through this and your music now, which is pretty impressive. I mean, not a lot of people can say that.
Right. Well, I mean, in 10 years, maybe no one cares about August Burns Red, but they do now. So I want to make that impact while people are listening.
Yeah.
Do we have where you can access the website?
Yeah.
I mean, it's heartsupport.com, but we also have a Twitter page at Heartsupport, and then we have our Facebook. We haven't gotten back to MySpace. I think that's coming. I don't know. I'm sure we'll join up if that's
the case. A thing again.
Right? Yeah, MySpace too. Good for you guys. So,
bringing it back.
Yeah. I guess the one thing that I want to say is I do want to give thanks to all the bands on Warped Tour that have participated in involving themselves in Heartsupport, wearing the shirt or doing an interview for us. And then I want to thank all the kids that are coming out to Warped Tour and just having a good time and giving us a moment to hear what Heartsupport's about. And just to know that, if you go to Heartsupport, it's you're not going to be judged, you're not going to be shamed. I don't care the color of your skin, your beliefs. I don't care about any of that stuff. We want to help you in any area that we can that you need uplifting and encouragement. So with that being said, check it out if you get a chance, and God bless you.